Today I effed up by accidentally giving my students the movie worksheet answers. Been married for a very long time and have a good life. About 8 or 9 months into our marriage, my wife confessed that she cheated with a college mate 3 months before our wedding. I guess she was tied up with guilt over it. I can't remember how I reacted, but I let it go for her sake, and we're about to celebrate our 30th anniversary. But she doesn't know that me not knowing about it was peace for me. Her telling me just let her transfer the pain to me, which took away that peace. For years there literally hasn't been a day that I don't think about it. And I don't care about the cheating. We were 24. People do hot dumb stuff when they're 24. I don't know how to get over carrying this burden around. Therapy says I need to grieve for who I would have been if I didn't have this burden, but I don't know how to do that. I just want to drop it from my mind, or at least find a way to not care. For context, I work at an upscale beauty retailer, so assuming that coworkers would have a basic understanding of art and literature is not out of the question. I was apprehended under the notion of sexual harassment at work, reported by a colleague. The harassment in question happened when I was comparing a bottle of fragrance to a well-known painting, The Creation of Adam. I couldn't remember the name of this painting at the time, so I looked it up on Google. This fragrance is a new cologne from Jean-Paul Gaultier, Le Male Paradise Garden. When I found the name, I clicked on a picture of the painting. They did look at it, and we agreed that it did resemble the new fragrance bottle. I always remembered a leaf in a certain spot, but turns out there is no leaf in the original painting. That was the entire interaction. This person has stated to management that I made her very uncomfortable, and management has concluded that I showed a coworker a sexually explicit nude photo. Am I the a-hole for thinking that this incident was not harassment, or even remotely sexual? For extra credit, I did look at the official website page for this fragrance. Even the details suggest my comparison, like the phrases Garden of Eden. For example, my 32 meters, third period class was super stoked to watch The Maze Runner. I prepped observation worksheets and character development packets to keep them engaged during the movie. We got through the first 30 minutes, and they were scribbling away at the first page of questions. Then, this one student, 15F, pipes up, "I think there's something wrong with this packet." Before I could even ask what was up, her buddy, 17 meters, snatches the character development packet from her and starts flipping through it. Turns out, I had somehow managed to copy the answer key for page 1 of the movie observation questions directly into every single character development packet. The realization washed over me in a healthy dose of "oh, you absolute idiot." But honestly, they were so genuinely thrilled. So, my slightly embarrassed self just shrugged and said, "Enjoy the free answers for the first part, maybe actually pay attention for the rest of the movie though." Part of me feels like I totally failed at the educational aspect of movie day, but another part of me is just hoping they'll at least absorb some of the plot, and hey, at least they're happy, right?